Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today's topic is going to be your symptom levels won't change until ... And I'll answer that question in a minute. So, take a couple of nice deep breaths. Let your body relax. Just breathe normally. Maybe a little bit slower and fuller than normal, but you don't have to count. You don't have to do anything specific. Just allow your body, allow it to just breathe normally, naturally. All right, so your symptom levels won't change until your fear level does. So, it's all about mindset. It's all about what you believe. As long as you're waiting for the symptoms to change before you can believe that it's TMS, you're waiting for the wrong thing. The symptoms are the last thing to change. The mindset, the belief, the way you perceive your pain, the way you perceive your life about the pain and what it means for your future, all that stuff needs to change first. Remember, your brain is what is creating the symptoms. So you need to get the brain on board consciously before it will let go of the symptoms. You know, a lot of people are like, well, I'll believe it's TMS when this work actually works. So in a very frustrated, impatient way, you kind of say, well, I'm safe. I believe, I know it's TMS. I've read every book out there. I've watched all the the videos, listened to the podcasts. This stuff's not working. Well, if you're frustrated, is that a message of safety? Or is that a message of, I don't like what's going on, danger? If you're scared, is that a message of safety? Or, oh no, I'm in trouble? If you're in a complete panic, freaked out, is that a message of safety? Heck no. All that's doing is screaming to the brain, hey, whatever you do, don't calm down. Stay up here, hypervigilant. Look, the brain is responding to perceived danger. And as long as you are acting as if you are in danger, with the fear, the frustration, the anger, the sadness, the despair, the despondency that this is never going to change, this is my life, what do you think the brain's going to do? It's going to stay hypervigilant, and it's likely going to keep the symptoms going. So, if you're waiting on the symptoms to change first, hey, Finny, you got it backwards. The mindset needs to shift first. It's absolutely necessary. I don't think I've ever met anybody who did meditation, journaling, or anything else but was still terrified and got better. You got to dial down the fear first. Why? Because fear equals danger, danger equals symptoms. Simple. So how the heck do you dial down the fear? By actually knowing and accepting that your fear, aka perceived danger, is what is causing the symptoms and keeping them persistent. You know, this is not a terribly complex process. The brain is simply doing its best, doing its job to keep you safe and keep you alive. That's its job. And it will protect you without your permission if it's perceiving danger. So if you continually say, but it feels so physical, the brain's going to stay vigilant and keep the symptoms going. If you're in doubt, doubt delays recovery. Make a decision. You have nothing to lose by making a decision that says, you know what? I've exhausted my efforts in the medical world. I've tried everything. Nothing worked. I can continue to spend time, money, and aggravation chasing a medical result that will not come. You've got zero to lose by trying this process, committing to this process, making a decision that this is exactly what is going on. This is exactly what is causing your pain or other symptoms. Nothing to lose, except the symptoms themselves. But look, it's not a matter of what you say. You can't just walk around saying, "Oh, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm really frustrated, but come on, brain, I'm fine. Listen to me." No, you have to literally take it from the conscious, intellectual understanding of what's going on, this perceived danger pain, and get it to the point where you go, "Holy crap, I'm really okay." The presence of symptoms is not a reflection of the condition of your body. It is a perfect reflection of your perception, your brain's, your subconscious brain's perception of danger. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what your symptoms are reflective of. So it's really not a complex process. Your symptoms will not change until you have successfully dialed down, neutralized, eliminated, or made a decision not to be fearful anymore. Can you actually decide not to be fearful? I think you can. I think we can decide anything. Will it take a little practice? Absolutely. But the fear is what's keeping it persistent. And because when we're fearful, what do? We stare at the symptoms. We give it lots of attention. Fear and attention are the fuel that keeps symptoms going and going and going. It's like the Energizer bunny. Keeps going and going and going. So if you want to starve the symptoms, you got to make a decision not to fear this. You have a 100% track record of making it through every single bad day you've ever had. You've made it through some of the worst symptoms you've ever experienced. You're going to make it through today, so why be afraid of it? Why give in to it with the fear and the attention? Stop watching the movies that says, "My future sucks. It sucks now and it's always going to suck." Stop watching that movie. It's a fictional movie. It's time to write your own biography that says, "I was in a deep, dark place, and darn it, I overcame it." With accurate knowledge, a decision, a commitment to myself to keep on showing up for myself, no matter how the sensations felt, I just knew. Intelligently, cognitively, I knew that I was okay, and I kept on reminding myself that until it became wisdom, until it sunk in. And when my subconscious got the message, guess what happens? Symptoms can abate. They can retreat. They can fade away. They can dissolve. They can be eliminated. And they will be eliminated when you successfully neutralize your fear and shift your attention away from the symptoms. There's nothing to fix, folks. Nothing to fix. Live more, fix less. See if you can have some fun today. And for the people who say, "You know what? I don't find joy in anything," that means you're still deep, deep, deep in the story that says, "My life sucks. I got nothing to smile for." To you, I'll encourage you to look around a little bit and say, okay, despite the symptoms, despite how troubling they are, I still have things to be grateful for. This is not the rest of your life. This is temporary. So jump in. You can do this. I promise you, you can do this. Borrow my confidence. You're not broken. So I'm going to wrap this one up here. your symptoms will not shift until you're able to successfully neutralize the fear with accurate knowledge. So we'll say goodbye to the kitty. Finny, finny. All right. So love you guys and gals. I will see you tomorrow. Take care of yourself.